I started as an actor just because I think most people in our industry start as actors, just because if you have an interest in storytelling from a young age and you're in the school play when you're 8 years old, you're not usually the producer or the casting director. I mean, I think that we all start that way, kind of. And then we find our way. And I think that casting was a good place for me because I like working with people. And I like getting performances out of actors. I was a theater director before this too, and that was a big part of the theater director's job. We're given the script, and we read the script, and we try to figure out what is the world that the actors would be occupying, what vision do we have of that world, what people would occupy that world, what is the concept, what kinds of actors would we cast. And then we discuss it with the director, and because it's a collaborative art, like everything in film. And for the lead roles, we come up with some ideas. We make lists. We also tape actors and see what their interpretation of the role is, and work with them. And people don't act in isolation; they have to act with each other. So yeah, we have something called chemistry reads, where we have actors read together, or we have them read with the director. I mean, there has to be chemistry always, they need to be able to work with the director as well, and they need to be able to work with each other. I've written 2 books, and I am writing, and I have some ideas for producing too. A lot of times casting and producing overlaps quite a lot as well. For actors, it's competitive everywhere. It's a very competitive field. In the big cities, it's the most competitive. New York, Los Angeles, London. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of competition, and I always tell actors that they need to embrace competition and enjoy it because it's a big part of the job. I try to concentrate on my work and doing the best job that I can, and when I'm not working, I'm making lists of actors, and I am writing about casting, and I'm advising actors, and I'm educating actors. So I think that we can work on our profession all the time. Well, I have a lot of advice. I mean, as I said, I've written a book called Auditioning for Film and TV, and it's over 200 pages of advice. So I would recommend that they read my book. And also, just as a starting point, I would say that for film acting, so much of it is about bringing yourself to the role. So bring your own personality and your own feelings and your own experiences to whatever character you create on screen. For directors, I think it's very important that they experience acting at some point, either take a class or try it out so that they can be in the other shoes and understand how vulnerable actors feel.